matter. All I hear is this that check came me. I love it when you talk to me. My cash machine. My cash.
What up, YouTube? This is the Empire. Who do we have?
Dave.
Dave, what did you do, Dave?
I topped YCS Orlando.
You topped again?
Yeah.
So it's like, what, 3 regional tops and now a YCS top?
A lot of regional tops.
Hey, how many regional tops you got in this season?
This season, I think I have about 9. I
Nine?
have I have about 5 with this deck.
And you finna get like 4 more?
Hopefully.
That's crazy. All right, let me show that profile.
All right, so we'll start with the Fiendsmith. So I played 3 Lacrima because it's the normal summon of the deck.
Anybody ash it?
Yeah, it got ashed often. It got interrupted a lot. It hardly ever resolved. It's essentially the only normal summon in the deck, really. I played 3 Engraver. This card was clutch all weekend. It was crazy because it's engine, it's Fiendsmith. It does things.
Did you ever add the trap?
Yeah, I added it in Top Cut, and you know it won me a game, and then I ended up losing the match. So yeah, we don't talk about that. It happens. I played 2 Track and 1 Paradise and 1 Leary. This is essentially the standard package. So.
How many times did you open Paradise?
How many rounds was it? 12.
You had 15 dollars.
12 times.
Shit.
So I elected to go with the cash cards today. So I played 3 Fenrir. This card was good all weekend.
All right.
And this card was better. So I played 3 Unicorn. These cards were crazy all weekend. Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. You basically summon Unicorn, and it makes your opponent hand trap weird because they don't want to lose cards out of their extra deck.
How many times did they imperm Unicorn?
A lot. And if they did not interrupt Unicorn, they did not interrupt the Fiendsmith cards because they didn't want to lose a card out of their extra deck.
Normally how it works. 1 format.
Yeah. So I played 2 Planets and 1 Birth. This was the whole Fiendsmith package. At first I was playing Rise Heart, but I decided to cut it because it only comes up when you don't have a normal summon, and I play like a ton of hand traps, so it hardly ever comes up to have to search Rise Heart.
Hey, how many times did the secret effect of Racehaughs come up?
I don't want to talk about it. So for the hand traps, I played 3 Fualos. I played 3 Ash.
Yeah.
I played 3 Valor. I played 3 Nib. I played 3 Imperm. And I played 3 Bestials.
Ooh.
So my thought process behind playing Bestials and Nib, a lot of people weren't playing them with this version of the deck because it conflicts with the cash cards.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, I really don't care because you know, put 2 bodies on board, you make Moon into Requiem. Either they're gonna ash it or it's gonna resolve. If it resolves, you're playing Fiendsmith. If they ash it, you're playing cash cards.
That's fair. So you were always clearing the bodies regardless of what goes on.
Almost exclusively.
Any reason you didn't want to play Baldric instead of the second Druid's Worm?
I will explain when I get to my extra deck.
Hell yeah.
So that's it for the hand traps.
How good was Fool for you today?
It was broken. Every time I resolved it, I just win. So
we like winning.
Like winning. I do, and for the last 3 cards that were non-engine, is talents.
Crazy.
I was playing Book of Eclipse, and I was also playing Econ, but with the release of Twins, I just decided to go with talents in the main because I was siding it before, so I just decided to put it in the main.
All right, how many times did you use the bad effect of talents?
Which effect is the bad effect?
The bad effect is to draw 2 cards.
Once, and it drew me into another talents.
All right, kids. Remember, kids, you don't draw off of talents. You just use the other 2 effects.
Absolutely.
Unless you're Dave, then you'll draw into exactly 2 board breakers and OTK you.
Oh yeah, I try. So for the Fiendsmith, I played 2 Requiem because it's kind of standard. I played 1 Sequence, which is dangerous with Unicorn running around. I played 1 Moon, 1 Agamde, and I played 2 Desiree. 1 is to summon for game, and the other one is to send off a Paradise.
Spot rule, got you.
Absolutely. Making the second one kind of came up sometimes, not a lot, but like I didn't even make this card for real today. Well, at this event, I think I only summoned it like maybe 2 or 3 times.
You're saying that you went 15 rounds to summon Desiree
like twice, yeah. I was basically using it for for the trap card.
You were using it as literal spot moving.
Yeah, the entire tournament.
Has that second sequence ever come up in your rounds?
No, I didn't get Unicorn. I was the only one playing Unicorn, apparently.
You are the one that made top cut with this deck, aren't you?
I am. So I played SP. I played Necro Clip because I have to.
Yeah.
I played Caesar as a rank 6. My other rank 6 is M7.
Ooh.
I made this card a grand total of 0 times today.
Would you cut it?
No, because it's 2 cards. Well, you can use 2 engravers to make this, and this card becomes 2 interruptions. You just activate the effect, you add back a hand trap, attack with it, make Zeus. So now you have Zeus in a hand trap. So you just turn 2 engravers into 2 interruptions.
2 engravers into 2 interruptions.
Yeah.
That's that YCS mentality.
Yeah. Speaking of the guy, I played 1 Zeus. I made this guy 1 time today.
A German Zeus, sir?
It is, sir. Yes, sir.
Machine.
I played 1 Typhon, which I made every round. This guy was really good. Either I cleared boards with it. I think in 1 round, I top decked a Charmy. I normaled it. I made this. I bounced a guy, attacked with this, and passed. He drew and passed. I drew a hand trap. I attacked. So it was basically Typhon beat down.
Typhon control.
Yeah.
Were you ever punished by Typhon with the field spell with Rice Off?
No. I was never punished by it.
You were a good player.
I am kind of a good player. I played Chaos Angel, which was an MVP for the day. Our talents took a lot of people's bestials and just made this guy and sat on it.
So how many times did you make a biracial Chaos Angel?
I made a light dark Chaos Angel almost every round.
It's okay to call it biracial.
It's not. Right. And then I played Liner as my last card. So
explain this.
The reason that I played a second Druid's Worm over Baldrake is because the mentality I had is since I was playing Nib and Druid's Worm, I'd go Nib my opponent. They continue to play, especially Fiendsmith Razio. They'll go into node effect, special summon. On resolution, I'll Druid's Worm a light out of grave, summon. They make detonator attach, pass. I go draw, standby main, make Liner. As my first action, Druid's Worm target the detonator, and their options is to either let the detonator die and I Monster Reborn it with Liner, or they can pop the Liner, lose the detonator, and then I get a search off of this.
And you have
I can
talents.
search Lacrimon.
You can just talent trip your hand too.
Yeah, this card came up a lot.
MVP?
Yeah, I wouldn't say MVP, but it definitely came up a lot. I stole quite a few detonators and made Zeus on top of it.
So, never gave it back.
No, you don't get it back.
That's fair.
And moving on to the side deck.
Good old side deck.
I played 3 of the new Charmy.
Brown Charmy.
Yeah, so this card didn't come up during the day 1 at all because I played we played 9 rounds?
Yeah, 9 rounds.
Day 1,
Yep.
I played 2 Malice.
2 Malice.
And the rest was Rizzo.
Fiendsmith.
Yeah. So this card didn't come up until day 2. Day 2, I played Malice.
3 out of your 3 rounds.
3 out of the 3 rounds. 3 out of the 3 rounds.
Yeah.
In day 2, I played Malice. So this card really shined in day 2, but it didn't really shine in day 1. I wouldn't cut it though because
love to see it. Yeah, it's a win condition.
This card is also for Malice. It's pretty self-explanatory. Just like this card, I didn't side this card until day 2.
Yeah.
Really. I played 3 Droll. This card was for Mizurugi, really. It was the only side deck card that I was really siding for that. In conjunction with the other hand traps that I played. I think I only played 2 Mizurugi Razios, and I think I resolved this card like maybe once.
All right.
I also played 3 D Barrier. This card was for Mizurugi.
Got you.
I don't think I really sided it in but once, but I didn't side it in for the Mizurugi matchup. I sided it for
the Razio
Fiendsmith matchup, and it won me a game. So
wasn't that your game in time?
It was definitely my game in time.
You want to tell us about that?
I don't want to talk about it. It happened.
But you won that match.
I definitely won. It definitely won me a game. it did what it did. I mean, it's
Gotcha.
yeah. And the last card in my side is Strike.
Are these foreign too? Oh,
Yes.
Fred, select.
This card was pretty good too. I sided it in all day. When I saw it, I just kind of won because a lot of people, especially the Malice matchup, is like set a trap, normal guy, activate guy. They're expecting an imperm so that they can dodge it with the trap. You strike it, and it's just like, oh, pass.
Yeah.
So.
You want to explain some siding patterns?
Well, I mean, it was okay. My siding patterns are kind of weird. I mean, it changed a lot when the new cards came out. So, I mean, I don't really have a pattern to this deck.
So
I used to have one.
We're gonna start a master class for this guy right here. Master class David Golightly. If you want to learn the siding patterns of Fiendsmith Kashtira, follow for David Golightly in his master class. $15 masterclass.
No.
Any shout outs, Mr. Golightly?
Yeah, I want to shout out the Empire. You guys go like, comment, and subscribe to the video. Empire YGO. I want to shout out everybody who helped me test this deck.
Yes,
I want to shout out to my Captain Reggie, who actually put me on this deck about a month ago. And I've been grinding it ever since, preparing for this event, and it pretty much did well.
Did your captain play this deck as well?
Yes. He did well. He did okay.
Did he talk?
No. I also want to shout out Pierce. I want to shout out
Asher Point
of Hoover. I want to shout out Iron City Games, Pink TCG, and Team Problems for loaning me the cards actually. So yeah. Just want to shout those guys out.
All right, this is Empire signing off. Remember, masterclass. We're gonna talk him into it.
Not really.
Maybe.
No.